What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Monday. I'm doing well myself. I come across this terrible story right here. And, some of these younger mothers are just so irresponsible to the point to where they are actually a danger to their children. As in this particular story right here, it says, mom pretending to abandon her children runs over 8-year-old who is grabbing onto door handle as she drives away. Okay, what kind of game is this right here? Some of these young mothers, they just really don't have the old school maternal instinct that mothers normally have, for their children. Never would they ever play games that would endanger a child. You know what I mean? I mean, really, these games, that mothers play, with their children nowadays, man, like I said, it just doesn't make any sense. Goes far beyond, what's that, patty cake baker's man, I know that's what, my mom would play with me when I was a little boy, real little, and stuff like that. Never any kind of games that would endanger me, So, hey, I'm telling you, and these younger today's mothers, I don't know what to say about you. That's just what it is. Now, to get into this article right here, this is Jasmine White, and this took place at Cedar Glen Apartments in Indiana somewhere, but yeah, they got her. Now, to get into this particular story right here, a so-called game and an Indiana mom would play with her kids in which she would pretend to drive away and leave the children behind, has landed an 8-year-old girl in the hospital with serious injuries. Okay, now I have to ask, did you do this because this is what in your subconscious mind, this is something you wish you could do, is abandon your children? Because why would you even play games like this? And there's so many stories that I come across anyway where younger mothers believe in abandoning their children. It's a lot of stories. It's just crazy. Even just to go out clubbing, leave the kids at home for weeks, stuff like that. Let's continue here. It says here, Jasmine White, 27, is facing child neglect charges in South Bend. Court records show, according to local NBC affiliate WNDU, White was playing what one of her children said was a game in which White races her kids to the car, locks the doors, and acts as if she is going to leave them behind. Okay, so naturally the 8-year-old daughter is going to take this stuff serious right here. You know what I'm saying? And why would you drive off if it's just a game? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're going to play a game like this, why even crank the car, put it in gear, and hit the gas? You understand what I'm saying? I wonder if this really was a game. Now, to continue here, one of her daughters is said to have got her foot caught under the rear tire of the car as it was moving, and she was pulled to the ground. She allegedly fractured her skull and also suffered orbital fractures, okay, bruises, and a cut on her face so deep it reached the bone. The girl also lost 5 teeth, WNDU said. The alleged incident occurred on August 29th. White's daughter spent several days in the hospital that included intubation and IV sedation, but she has reportedly been released. Okay, now look at the trauma this child has been through with playing what you claim to be a game. It wasn't worth it. Okay, to continue here, one of the girl's siblings described the game to investigators. WNDU reported. She reportedly said that White was driving faster than usual, and the 8-year-old was holding on to the door handle when she was run over. Video footage reportedly shows White speeding at the same time her daughter was hanging onto the passenger door handle, allegedly reaching speeds of 15 to 20 miles an hour. So you expect an 8-year-old child to keep up with something like this? I'm sorry, but this ain't no game right here, people. This wasn't a game, all right? Now, it goes on to say White is charged with neglect of a dependent resulting in serious injury and neglect of a dependent resulting in a dangerous situation. She was scheduled to appear in court on Monday. Okay? This wasn't 15 to 20 miles an hour, and you expect for a child to hold on like that? Nah, this wasn't a game. This was a reenactment of a fantasy that you have been thinking about for the longest of time, probably, because you want to have your freedom. That's basically what this boils down to. You want to be void of your responsibilities as a mother. So what do? You come up with weird games, you understand? I mean, that could endanger your children, as it did in this situation right here. Now look. See, this is the reason why older people would always tell younger people, teenagers, if you're not ready to have children, if you're not, if you don't go out here having them, you understand? I mean, and think you're going to run and act as though you don't have children. You see, because that child's life, you're going to be responsible for. You got to take care of that child. You see, you got to take care of that child. Pretty much that child's needs is going to become, before your needs. And see, that's what I say about a lot of these so-called selfish mothers. These mothers, very, very young mothers, selfish, I don't know what. First thing they want to do is run from their responsibilities and shift the responsibilities of their children, what they were, older child, onto somebody else, normally the grandmother. Very, very ugly thing. You understand? I hope they make an example out of this young lady right here for what she did to her child, because this was dangerous from the jump. This don't even sound like a game to me. It's definitely not a game to be playing with a child. It's not a game to be playing with an adult. So here you have it. That's just what it is. Hopefully they throw the book at you. Make an example out of you. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.